there's the coffee stir floor. This was back from 1997. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. It's Tuesday, and that means it's time for another Tiny Tidy. Today, I am going to be going through a box in my basement again. This is one that I had set aside a while back because I was thinking I might use it for my 10 minutes better video for my fantasy self. But I decided to go another way, so now it's time to deal with that particular box. Now, if it doesn't take very long, I'll try to find something else down here that I can go through. But for now, I'm just going to try going through that one box and see what we can find. So if you've got something that you want to tidy up around your house, grab your stuff and come on, we'll do it together. This box has been sitting down in this room here in the basement for quite a while, and I don't know why, but I was thinking that this is what was actually in the box, but it's not. And I actually had it labeled, but it was so light in pencil that I didn't see it. But this is stuff that was for my dollhouse and for when I used to frame some of my cross-stitch projects that I did. And this is not water damage. This is actually tape that's on here. So it looks like it's like a really grungy box, but it's just tape that's put on there to reinforce it. But this is the box that I am going to go through because I am no longer doing the miniatures and dollhouse things, and I am no longer doing the cross-stitch stuff, so I think I can probably let this stuff go. So I'm going to start pulling things out, and we'll see what's inside this box. Okay, so I had to flip it over just because the way things are put in here. But let's see if we can pull this out. See, it's all just in one big thing. Makes it easy, and I think the box, yep, I think it's empty now. And let's see what we have here. Okay, and I haven't looked at this, so I don't know either. Okay, this looks like carpet. Okay, these are things for dollhouse. Oh, this is so pretty. This is like a soft fabric type thing. Probably like for upholstery or something. I don't know. And this is a carpet that you could put into a dollhouse. I do still have two of my dollhouses, so I could see if this carpet would go in the floor of my dollhouse because I don't have flooring in all of my floors in my dollhouse. And this, ooh, look at all these. These are pretty. Lots of pretty wallpaper fabrics. But I don't think that I'll take the time to redo any of the walls. I think I got that one to put in the kitchen of one of my dollhouses. I don't remember if I actually did it or not, though. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing a lot of this sort of thing anymore. So I'm pretty sure all of this can go. And these are all, see, I kept everything. This is what got cut off when I did, when I matted one of my frames, or one of my projects once. And I kept the part I cut off because that's what I would do. Let's see what we have. See, here's some more. These pieces could actually be used. I did some things where you could build the house, the box, like a little box, a little room box type thing maybe. If I remember, I'll get a little clip of that and put it in here and show you what I'm talking about. But you can use those, and I think I used that idea, and then I made walls and put inside of my dollhouse rather than actually attaching the stuff to the wall of the dollhouse. I attached it to like cardboard or something, and then put that in the dollhouse, so it was easily changeable, which of course I never changed it. Nice piece of cardboard, and several of these self-sticking mounts. A few of them. I don't know how many, but that looks like pretty much what's in there. There's a box. Okay, so I got everything out, and I have the little leftover parts from when I mounted some of my cross stitches a few years ago. I even kept the parts that you pull off. So when I say I kept everything, like I kept everything, that's just the part you pull off. But that can go in actually the trash. Somebody might be able to use some of these pieces. I'm not sure. But there's 4 mounting boards that haven't even been used or opened or cut or anything. Then I had some nice thick pieces of cardboard. Some crafter might want to use that. And there's another one. And then this one looks like it was a print or something that we got, and this is actually the thing you can actually use to hang it with or something. I don't know, but I think I don't need that. And this is the piece from when I cut out the door opening for one of my dollhouses. The only thing that I am going to possibly use is that piece of dollhouse carpet. The rest of this can all go. And that box can go as well. The air conditioner is running, so it might be a little bit loud, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to show you the little dollhouse that I made. This is from a kit, and I made that and painted it. And the other 2, I took a little class. I went to it with my friend, and we learned how to make a little room box. And so you just take it's a picture frame, and then you build the box yourself out of poster board, I think is what we used. And then you can see everything's kind of toppling over, but there's a little angel in there. I did that on my own after the class, and I also made that little kitty cat down there out of that stuff that's called Fimo or something like that. It's like a little clay type thing or something. I don't know, but you can kind of see in there. The walls are covered with fabric, and we just took kind of some greenery and things and made the Christmas tree and the wreath and all that, and then wrapped a thing to make it look like a little present. And I just took some trims that I had and wrapped it around the tree to make it look like a Christmas tree. But you can see this is how deep this one is, and it's actually covered with fabric. This one, it did have glass in it, but the glass broke. So what you do is you just buy a frame, and then you use the frame and the glass, and then you build your own box to make the room part. And then I covered it with fabric and coffee stirs, wooden coffee stirs is what we used for the flooring on them. This is just a little marble and a little teddy bear. This is a styrofoam cup turned upside down, and then I just covered it with fabric. And I think we used like glue or some kind of a fabric stiffener or something to make the table look like that. And then again, sorry, that's pumpkin. Again, I used that Fimo stuff, or Fimo, whatever it is, to make an Easter egg, and then also a bunny. I don't know if it'll focus. It keeps getting out of focus. A little bunny, and even made the little basket. We made the baskets as well, and all the stuff in them. And we covered the eggs with the egg-shaped things with some shiny paper. Made the little daffodils out of paper, and took a print from, or a piece of something out of a magazine to do the scenery outside the window. And so made all of the stuff in there, including the doll. The chair was from a kit. And then, let's see, fabric on the walls, and then on the top up there, I took a pair of those scissors that you can cut out the shapes with. So that's how I made the border, and then a piece of embroidery floss around that to make it look prettier. So yeah, so those are my room boxes. And normally I would sign the doll on its body somewhere, but in this case, I flipped up her apron and signed it on her dress. So I made this back in 1988, and it looks like I called it precious baby's raggedy ants or something like that. Yeah, so, yeah, that's my raggedy ant doll.
No room is too tiny, no tidy too small, that no one will notice if it's done at all. A moment to straighten, that's all it might take. But oh, what a difference a tidy can make. No matter how tiny, the tidier knows. In tidied up spaces, the tidiness shows. And even if nobody else ever sees, the tidier will. So keep tidying, please.
So that is my tiny tidy for this Tuesday. If you did a tiny tidy along with me, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you to Sunday Dawn from the Helpful Home for hosting Tiny Tidy Tuesdays every week. And be sure you check out that playlist in the description box below so you can see all the other tiny tidies. There's my bubby. Did you get your tiny tidy done? Did you get your tiny tidy done today? Happy decluttering!